I'm back again. Hello. Hello. So we're going to be looking at agents and things this afternoon. Basically, I mean, it might just be me, but I'd like to have like relationships with people over a long period of time. And kind of for agents, I want to get that across that we're not just there for a one-night stand. Hopefully you can make it as like a really fruitful thing that can last for a really long time. So, I know, right? So key points for this one: why be with an agent? What are we looking for? How to secure work with companies you really want to work for? Where to find agents, working relationships, and a few case studies of do's and don'ts, just because people love a good horror story or two, and we like to rant about them. So you're going to be the outlet today. So why be with an agent? We will actively look for events for you, which people like having other people do work for them, I have discovered. Because obviously finding stuff for yourself is a bit of a ball ache and it can be difficult, and finding different levels of stuff are hard, whereas for agents we're constantly just replying to inquiries all the time. So hopefully it gives kind of more of footfall for you guys. Security of going through a bigger name or company when it comes to contracting and payments. So hopefully moving with an agent gives you a bit more security with that kind of stuff, because obviously payments are a massive deal for us all, with being self-employed. The worst thing are working for those nightmare events where you're like chasing for stuff for months, or if you've not quite got your contracting to a stage where it's quite as watertight, then it's kind of harder to fight your battles and stuff if it comes to nightmare agents or nightmare clients. So if you're going through like an agent or a bigger name, hopefully it means that you've got a bit more security with your money and things coming through. Access to bigger events you may not necessarily get as an individual performer. So like I was saying, like the big corporate ones, that's where you want to be aimed at. Agents are where you need to be at, because they'll be the ones that are getting all those kind of bigger corporate events. Potentially a lifelong relationship. I like to think so. I like to think so. And a good agent should always have your back. They're the mediator between you and the client. This is the thing I get most frustrated about, and we've had it so many times with people as well, where certain agents always seem to just have the client's interests at heart, whereas if you're going to be an agent, I feel like you need to be batting for both teams. And I don't know if it's because I came through it from a performer point of view, but I really, really like to support you guys when it comes to stuff. And most agents should be doing that. So yeah, if you kind of end up with someone and you always feel as though they're always prioritizing just the client and not you, then I think that's a little bit unfair. But the point of it should be that they're like the middle man, the mediator between kind of you and the end client.